Thou didst blow with thy wind, the sea covered them, they sank as lead in the mighty waters. Pharaoh was defeated, and it was not any of the Israelites' doing. If they had had their own way, they would have turned right back to slavery in Egypt. But God had promised to bring his people out, and he did. The Egyptians were no match for God's power in Egypt, and they were no match for God here in the Red Sea either. It was nothing to God to open the sea and let his people walk through, and it was nothing for him to turn the water back on their enemies. Who is like unto thee, O Lord, among the gods? Who is like thee, glorious in holiness, fearful in praises, doing wonders? The Israelites were filled with praise to God for all his wonderful works. If Psalm 107 had been written then, I'm sure they would have sung these lines. Oh, that men would praise the Lord for his goodness, and for his wonderful works to the children of men. But no, they had their own song here, the song of Moses and of Miriam. They are full of the praises of God, and all they can do is sing. How about you? Do you have a song in your heart in praise of the Lord? If you are truly his child, he has saved you from much more than the Israelites here. From sin, from punishment, from death, from hell, and he has given you forgiveness, peace with God, and hope of heaven. As one hymn writer put it, a hand almighty to defend, an ear for every call, an honored life, a peaceful end, and heaven to crown it all. But sad to say, after 3 days traveling in the wilderness, the Israelites are back to complaining again. There's no water, and when they finally do find some, it's bitter, and they can't drink it. The Lord was testing the Israelites to see if they would trust him. I mean, surely they should have realized the God who had just divided the sea, making the water stand up in walls, could surely give them water to drink. But no, they murmured, and sadly this is going to be the pattern of their life in the wilderness. God is willing to provide for them, and he does, but they must murmur, they must complain. Why couldn't they just believe? Is that how you are? When things get a little bit difficult, do you forget all that God has done? Well, what happened? Moses prayed, and the Lord showed him a tree, which when he had cast into the waters were made sweet. It was that simple. The waters were healed. And then God gives them this promise. If thou wilt diligently hearken to the voice of the Lord thy God, and wilt do that which is right in his sight, and wilt give ear to his commandments and keep all his statutes, I will put none of these diseases upon thee, which I have brought upon the Egyptians, for I am the Lord that healeth thee. What a beautiful thing! God would not only provide for them, but he would keep them safe if they listen to him and obey his commandments. God always rewards obedience, and if we love him, we will keep his commandments. See what it says in Deuteronomy 7:9. Know therefore that the Lord thy God, he is God, the faithful God, which keepeth covenant and mercy with them that love him, and keep his commandments to 1,000 generations. Do you love God? I hope so.